Get Inspired Media presents Heartfelt Intelligence Radio Show is a show that is all about emotional intelligence. Heartfelt Intelligence Inc. provides resources to expand mindsets and hearts. The information shared will allow people and teams to lead a life from the heart. Communication in other people's language is also learned. During the shows, information on mastering self-awareness, self-management, empathy and social awareness, relationship management, and more will be presented. Experts in the areas in various industries will be interviewed. The Heartfelt Intelligence Radio Show begins now. How to choose and partner with an emotional intelligence coach or mentor. Professional athletes recognize the value of coaching. Increasingly, people are turning to executive and life coaches to facilitate the achievement they desire. Targeted results with quality-guided development led to dramatic results. The mentor/coach relationship is an important one that needs care in determining an appropriate partnership. To begin with, a qualified emotional intelligence mentor needs to have achieved a level of personal emotional proficiency. Coaches need to be self-aware of their own emotional patterns. They need to be competent at self and social management as well as actively choosing to be invested in an emotional intelligence mentoring relationship. An emotional intelligence mentor is the person who can spot what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and who has the skill to do it in a way that doesn't turn you off, offend you, or go right over your head. Lastly, they generate feedback in a timely, actionable way. High emotional intelligence comes from experience, education/training, perspective, and practice. What to look for in a coach? 1. Quality listener. Uses all senses to assess situations. Takes into account a wide array of variables, captures, clarifies, and confirms information. 2. Unquestionable integrity. Can be trusted to be honest and candid. Maintains current, cutting-edge skills, information, and connections. Dependably offers feedback even when difficult. 3. Accessible and available. Physically, mentally, and emotionally reachable and present. Responsibly dedicates regular time to mentoring. 4. Continuous learner. Personally invested in the development process. Adds new wisdom and perspectives continuously to repertoire. 5. Has established track record, shares from education and experience. Has a strong reputation for personal and team success. 6. Cares and supports, is invested in the achievement of ments. Solves problems and pursues answers as needed. Displays sensitivity and appreciation to concerns. Applauds and encourages effort and performance. 7. Knows how to coach and train. Communicates quality information in an understandable, applicable way. Handles questions and particular issues. Makes engagement enjoyable. 8. Provides quality critique, generates perceptive, actionable, timely, appropriate feedback. Shares both positive and negative information. 9. Sees potential and possibilities, recognizes positives and envisions a bright future. Optimistic and positive in developing the relationship. 10. Establishes targets and accountability, recognizes resources, effort, and performance within a defined plan. Delivers on promises while creating positive expectations and demands on mentee. Write it down. A written agreement formalizes the relationship and clearly defines everyone's roles. This sets a framework for expectations and performance. As with any plan, articulating it specifies action, resources, schedules, goals, and rewards. Targeted goals and defined structure allow for achievement and focused intervention. Creating a smart, continuous EIQ plan generates paths to personal and professional objectives. The relationship should begin with an assessment. This defines the current level of achievement and allows for developing an appropriate path to goals. The SMART structure requires specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely goals. Foundational training shares emotional intelligence and allows realistic expectations in all 4 emotional intelligence quadrants: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship management. Parts of the agreement. 1. Reasonable time expectations of achieving stepping stone objectives. Definition of how long and how much time will be contributed to the relationship by both the mentor and mentee. 2. How contingencies and concerns will be addressed during the relationship. Crises, obstacles, etc. The relationship will likely continue for several months to even years. The agreement should have provisions for continuous adaptation. 3. Structure of meetings, questions, agenda, program, general format, timing, how often, location, etc. 4. Deliverables from both sides, time, effort, sign-offs, handouts, documentation, etc. 5. Measurements of results, priorities, learning, and objectives. 6. Partnering to redress specific applications and issues and assure positive transfer. 7. Payments and performance obligations. 8. Separation and termination of agreement. Optimizing return on investment. Quality interaction provides the best return on effort, resources, and time. It is important for everyone to honor their agreements and commitments to generate satisfactory results. Typically, the mentee has expectations of the coach, but the best relationships have responsibilities on both sides. Some keys to being a good mentee. 1. Be respectful of your coach's time, effort, and contribution. Stay on track. 2. Ask thoughtful questions. Request amplification and examples. Be sure to gain actionable information. 3. Take notes. Keep track of what works and what does not. Be flexible and willing to partner in adjustments and modifications. 4. Implement the plan. Avoid postponement and procrastination. Even the best plan requires action. 5. Follow through on assignments. Do what you agree to. Set reasonable time frames. 6. Discuss specifics. Address reservations and concerns. Details of outcomes make better results more likely. Trust the coach to maintain confidentiality and deal carefully with information. 7. Be open to feedback and learning. Maintain a teachable spirit throughout the relationship. 8. Share both successes and failures. Use some time to celebrate even small victories. Continuing perceptions and judgments are important. 9. Express thanks and appreciation. Even coaches do better when they feel valued. 10. Establish future and continuing plans. Ending the mentoring relationship. Relationships typically end for one or more of the following reasons. 1. The agreement has run its course and/or the objectives have been achieved. 2. An alternative coach would be more appropriate to continue progress with. 3. The relationship has become dysfunctional and is not answering needs and/or expectations. In any of these cases, a meeting should be arranged to provide closure. In emotional intelligence, some coaches are more proficient at personal and emotional, psychological, development, while others have their forte in organizational and professional arenas, business. Closure should recognize what has been accomplished. Appreciation and benefits should be acknowledged. Sometimes, the relationship simply peters out. Communication and problem-solving sessions become more infrequent and perhaps shorter. Ending the formal coaching does not mean termination of the relationship. It simply moves on to a different level. Thank yous and referrals are generally appreciated. In an effective relationship, everyone should be treated specially because they are special. Emotional intelligence emphasizes long-term, positive relationships. This material is copyrighted by Heartfelt Intelligence Incorporated. No section or parts are to be used for personal or professional purposes unless written consent provided by Heartfelt Intelligence Incorporated. To learn more, go to www.heartfeltintelligence.com or call 844-422-3478.
Thank you for listening to the Heartfelt Intelligence Radio Show. We hope that you found value in the information and expertise shared. If you would like to be on our show or desire assistance with elevating your team or knowledge in emotional intelligence, contact us Heartfelt Intelligence Inc. today by going to www.heartfeltintelligence.com or send us an email at hello@heartfeltintelligence.com.